Hey guys, what's up? Simon Marshall here. Guess what? I finally got the news. TMZ gave it a good spoiler alert today, and I found some Twitter feeds, and holy smokes, social media just finally spoiled it. I am finally happy. Guess what? The Macho Man Randy Savage, oh yeah, is going into the Hall of Fame this year. Man, it was a long wait for a long time, and oh man, I can't believe it. The Macho Man's finally going into the WWE Hall of Fame. So that's good. Yeah, that's good to hear, because you know what? Oh, I grew up watching the Macho Man Randy Savage as a kid, because I saw him in the WWF back in the heydays as a kid. I saw him in the old WWF Superstars of Wrestling, Saturday Night's Main Event, and all that. Yeah, you know. But I'll tell you which match really stands for me as a kid. Mine was believe it or not, him versus, oh yeah, him versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat really stands out. And that was at WrestleMania 3. A lot of fans really loved that match, you know. And his real name was, he was born Randall Poffo. He was born to, believe it or not, Angelo Poffo. That's the guy who produced Lanny and Randy Poffo. So we all knew Poffo as the Macho Man Randy Savage. And you know what? He had the hottest wife and valet in wrestling history, and that was Miss Elizabeth. That was his first wife, you know. Oh man, she was a dream. She was a dreamboat. Seriously, she really was. And believe it or not, the Macho Man Randy Savage, he was on the 2000 Ready to Rumble as himself. He was in Spider-Man in 2002. He was in Galagos Gas, Bolt, and Super Rhino. And then on television, he was in Baywatch, Dexter's Laboratory. Oh, sweet. Robot Chicken. I never knew that. Family Guy. And Duck Dodgers. Cool. That's amazing. And I forgot. Even King of the Hill. So. And he finally appeared at WWE All-Stars in 2011. And I'm glad Lanny Poffo let him appear on WWE 12, WWE 14 and 15. So, you know, for me, what I remember about him was he won the Intercontinental title from Boston Gardens in 1986 from WWE Hall of Famer El Matador Tito Santana. My personal favorite match from the Macho Man was him and the late adorable Adrian Adonis. They took on Bruno Sammartino and Tito Santana inside the steel cage at Madison Square Gardens. And my other favorite is he teamed up with Hall of Famer King Harley Race and the late Adrian Adonis. They took on 3 Hall of Famers that night. It was Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Rowdy Roddy Piper, and the Junkyard Dog at Madison Square Gardens. And believe it or not, it was the Dr. Style Slick who commentated with the late great Gorilla Monsoon. So, believe it or not, Macho Man was King of the Ring winner in 1987. He was a one-time Intercontinental Champion. He had it for a good 440 days as champion. And 2-time WWF Champion. The first match to becoming the champ, he beat the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, who had Andre the Giant on his corner at WrestleMania 4. Then WrestleMania 8, he defeated the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, at WrestleMania 8 over at the old RCA/Hoosier Dome. And then after 93 and then 94, his last WWF match was against Brian Crush Adams at WrestleMania 10. It was a best 5 out of 5 falls in a street fighting match. So Macho Man was up 3 pins to 2 against Brian Adams, and And whoever gets pinned, you have 15 seconds to get back in the ring. And then the saddest thing, he had to go to color commentary, which was major, harsh, and bummer. You know, like, I noticed, like, he was not happy at King of the Ring, sitting next to Mr. McMahon, and he chose not to broadcast at SummerSlam. Then his last appearance was on Monday Night Raw with, believe it or not, Lex Luger, Bob Backlund, and Tatanka. Oh man, look what happened. That would have been a hell of a great match for WrestleMania 11. Macho Man and Bob Backlund, and you know what? That's sad what they've done. And you know, he said, "That's it. I quit. I leave." Because you know, some of the younger people like Nash, Hall, Jarrett were stealing the spotlight. That's sad. You know, and thank you, Ted Turner, for bringing him down to WCW in 1994 in the beginning of December. That was awesome when Gene Okerlund was so happy to see him out of the blue. So down in WCW, he won World War III in 1995, which is the like big ass battle royal, or their version of the Royal Rumble. He won the King of the Cable. I think that's from the Warner Brothers or Ted Turner. And believe it or not, he was a four-time World Heavyweight Champion. That's amazing. He became the four-time World Heavyweight Champion in WCW, and then I heard he appeared in TNA too, which is crazy. So I am really happy, and I'm so stoked the Macho Man is finally going into the WWE Hall of Fame. It was too bad the Poffo family could have let him in 2012, because he is from Florida, because Sarasota is somewhere near either Tampa, Miami, and Orlando. That's the subdivision of Miami. So yeah, I'm happy that as a fan, I grew up with this guy watching the Macho Man Randy Savage, because Hulk Hogan is going to be inducting him down at the HP Pavilion Center in San Jose, California this year. So I'm not sure who's going to accept for him. Is it going to be his niece or his brother or his mom? Is she still alive? And I finally watched, you know, the Macho Man Randy Savage here. So here it is, guys. Yeah, it's a really amazing documentary. It was pretty sad what happened with this guy, you know. And you know what? I'm going to order that other one, because it has all his great matches from like house shows, all the pay-per-view matches he did, you know. So I can't wait, and I'll show you guys sometime, and I'll do a review about that one. So hey, I want to say this is Simon Marshall saying thanks for watching. Bye everybody.